In this first video, I want to quickly break down President Prabowo's action-packed week from July 9th to 17th, 2026. Why do I call it action-packed? Well, two reasons. First, his schedule was super intense, and second, every single thing he did carried massive weight. So what actually kept the president so busy? Let's kick things off with Thursday, July 9th, when he officially launched the B50 mandate. Now, you might be asking, what on earth is B50? Simply put, it's a diesel blend made of 50% petroleum and 50% crude palm oil. To make this happen, the palm oil is converted into FAME, short for fatty acid methyl ester, which is basically the chemical name for biodiesel. If everything runs smoothly from start to finish, B50 is a huge double win for Indonesia. One, guaranteed local demand. As the world's top CPO producer, Indonesia now has a huge built-in market for its palm oil. This means Indonesian farmers and industry won't have to stress as much if foreign countries decide to reject Indonesian CPO exports. Two, better price control. With Pertamina stepping in as the main buyer, the government gets much stronger leverage to stabilize CPO prices, directly boosting the welfare of local palm oil farmers. On top of that, B50 is a massive step toward energy independence. We won't have to rely on foreign diesel suppliers anymore. Let's be honest, in today's unpredictable global climate, depending on other countries for energy is a massive risk. Plus, this move saves us up to 170 trillion rupiah in foreign exchange. And here's the best part for everyday people. The B50 program has the potential to create 2.1 million jobs. While we still need to see which job sectors will benefit the most, as long as these opportunities are accessible, it means real income for a lot of families. Oh, and there's a green bonus too. It cuts down carbon emissions by 44.46 million tons. In his speech, President Prabowo didn't just celebrate reaching B50, he set his sights even higher, aiming for B100, 100% FAME-based diesel. It sounds ambitious, but other countries have already proven it works. Just look at Brazil. They've successfully mastered renewable energy with E100, a fuel made 100% from sugarcane ethanol.
Pada siang hari ini, hari Kamis 9 Juli 2026, saya Prabowo Subianto, Presiden Republik Indonesia, dengan bangga saya resmikan program mandatori biodiesel B50.
Moving on to Friday, July 10th, President Prabowo headed over to West Nusa Tenggara, NTB, to inaugurate 5 major dams, all part of a huge push for national water security and food self-sufficiency. These 5 projects actually started back under President Jokowi's administration and were officially wrapped up under President Prabowo, with a total contract value reaching a whopping 9.79 trillion rupiah. Here's a quick breakdown of the 5 dams that were inaugurated. 1. Meninting Dam holds up to 9.91 million cubic meters of water, covering an area of 46.16 hectares. 2. Keruto Dam, North Aceh, Aceh, a massive one with a capacity of 215.94 million cubic meters and a sprawling 896.39 hectare reservoir. 3. Ruko Dam, PD, Aceh, capable of holding 128.65 million cubic meters across a 700-hectare area. 4. Jelanta Dam, Karanganyar, Central Java, features a 10.97 million cubic meter capacity and spans 50 hectares. And 5. Sidon Dam, Gianyar, Bali, holds 5.76 million cubic meters with a 37.15 hectare footprint. During his speech, President Prabowo shared an update from the Minister of Agriculture. Thanks to modern farming tech and top-tier seeds, these 5 dams alone are expected to boost production by about 1 million tons of rice. An extra million tons of rice is a massive deal for Indonesia's national food security. The big picture here is, once Indonesia's domestic needs are fully covered, President Prabowo's dream of turning Indonesia into a global food bowl might just become a reality. Fast forward to Sunday, July 12th. President Prabowo led the celebration for the 79th National Cooperative Day in Jakarta. During his speech, he doubled down on the importance of the Red and White Village Cooperative Program, or KDKMP for short. This program is actually a core piece of the president's bigger vision for Indonesia's economic future, building an Indonesia Incorporated. The idea is to bring together MSMEs, big private companies, state and region-owned enterprises, and cooperatives into one unified economic powerhouse. So what does KDKMP actually do? First off, it's designed to act as a low-interest financial hub for local communities. But just as importantly, it will serve as the main distribution channel for subsidized goods to make sure they actually reach the right people. The numbers behind this are pretty mind-blowing. KDKMP is projected to kickstart the national economy by circulating up to 223 trillion rupiah every year right in Indonesia's villages. On top of that, it's expected to boost the income of local farmers, livestock raisers, and fishermen by 202 trillion rupiah. Along with the KDKMP rollout, the government is also tackling Indonesia's national logistics system to cut down distribution costs. As President Prabowo put it, every expert says Indonesia's logistics are the least efficient and most expensive. That's what we're going to clean up and fix. Through these red and white cooperatives, the government is trying to build a rural economic system that's more independent, fair, and connected. The end goal? Giving everyday people a reliable place to secure capital, sell their produce, access affordable groceries and medicine, and actually get the subsidies they deserve. Then came some huge news on Monday, July 13th. During a restricted cabinet meeting in Hambalang, Bogor, President Prabowo dropped a game-changer for Indonesia's maritime sector. He instructed a special fuel price for middle-tier fishing boats, specifically those between 30 and 200 gross tons. The new fixed price? Just 15,000 rupiah per liter. Whoa, talk about a massive price drop for these fishermen. Honestly, we haven't seen a break like this on fuel prices in a very long time. According to the Minister of Energy and Mineral Resources, Bahlil Lahadalia, the goal here is to give real certainty to operators of 30-plus GT vessels and help ease their day-to-day operational costs. Before this, there was a massive gap. Small boats under 30 GT got subsidized fuel at just 6,800 rupiah per liter. Meanwhile, boats between 30 and 200 GT had to pay market prices, which shot up to over 20,000 rupiah at times. With this fix, these medium-scale fishermen can finally stay in business, keep their crews employed, and keep bringing home affordable seafood for the rest of Indonesia. Boom! Here it is! Can you believe it? After 28 long years, on Thursday, July 16, 2026, construction on the Masela gas field has finally kicked off. Conversations about this started way back during President Habibie's era 28 years ago, but it was only under President Prabowo that the deal finally closed and construction got underway. Who knows why this natural gas project took forever to happen? Maybe it was just bogged down by too many obstacles, issues, and shady political tricks playing out behind the scenes to serve elite interests. President Prabowo broke through all that red tape with just one goal in mind: the well-being and prosperity of the Indonesian people. The Abadi Masela project is a massive, fully integrated operation spanning both upstream and downstream development. With an investment of around $20.9 billion, the Minister of Energy and Mineral Resources noted that the project will hit a capacity of 9.5 million tons of LNG per year, giving national energy security a huge boost. The president's final message at the kickoff speech was crystal clear: get this done as fast as humanly possible. Why? Because this LNG is desperately needed to power downstream projects and domestic industries. For the government, breaking ground on the Abadi Masela LNG project isn't just about starting a massive energy project. It's a huge symbol of accelerating downstream growth, boosting energy security, maximizing the value of Indonesia's natural resources, and committing to bringing bigger economic benefits to Indonesia, especially for the people of Maluku and eastern Indonesia. And the final event took place on Friday, July 17, 2026. On that Friday, President Prabowo led a grand harvest for 3 top commodities as part of efforts to strengthen national food security. These 3 commodities were sugarcane, soybeans, and rice. So what made this grand harvest so unique and exciting? Aside from showcasing the success and boosted crop yields achieved by farmers with mentoring from the Indonesian National Armed Forces, TNI, in collaboration with the Department of Agriculture, it also showcased various processed-derived products from the harvest. Most notably, sugarcane yields molasses used to produce ethanol for fuel blending. As we know, Brazil has successfully implemented E100, 100% ethanol fuel for energy security, while India has already reached E20. Indonesia itself has only reached E5, which is a 5% ethanol blend. The goal moving forward is for Indonesia to reach at least E10. The grand harvest of these 3 priority commodities, especially sugarcane, will have a massive impact if processed through downstream channels. On top of ensuring food security, it will drive energy security, save foreign exchange reserves by reducing imports, and turn agricultural crops into energy that creates jobs and elevates public welfare. President Prabowo stated that Indonesia could potentially reach E20 just like India, and to get there, 30 supporting factories will be built. This is a concrete step in driving downstream processing from the agricultural sector straight into energy. Having 30 factories spread across Indonesia will create jobs and elevate livelihoods nationwide. It was a week that highlighted fast, bold action, moves that will inevitably face pushback from those who hate seeing this success, especially the groups profiting off Indonesia's past struggles. As President Prabowo put it, to fight off these opponents of development, the people of Indonesia must stay united. We can't let ourselves be divided by petty, trivial issues constantly being stirred up to slow down or derail progress. To be honest, it gets a bit repetitive hearing the president constantly harp on about unity to counter these anti-development groups in almost every speech. But the reality is, the Indonesian people genuinely still need to be reminded. Drop a comment below and share your thoughts on the president's latest moves. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.